Hello, hello, hello. It's Fun Fact Friday, and you are here with your wellness expert, Dr. Don D. Nettle. So hello, 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 wherever you're coming in from, whether it's morning time, evening time, afternoon time, wherever you are, I am so blessed and honored that you are spending your quality time with me. So today on Fun Fact Friday, just wanted you guys to know something. Did you realize that sleep deprivation will kill you quicker than food deprivation? It's so crazy. So you are more likely to develop chronic diseases, terminal diseases like cardiovascular disease, stroke, diabetes, and things like depression, all because of sleep deprivation. And you want to know how far reaching this situation is? 1 in 3 people globally suffer from sleep deprivation. 1 in 3 people worldwide struggle to sleep. That's how powerful this is, which is why I wanted to bring it to you on Fun Fact Friday. So, how do we handle this? It's a ratio for people that really aren't aware of how important sleep is versus food. If you ask the average person, what is more damaging to your health, depriving yourself of sleep or depriving yourself of food? Most people will probably look at the ratio. Well, we eat 3 times a day, we sleep once a day. So maybe 3 to 1 in importance. No, wrong answer. Brr. It is literally sleep deprivation will kill you faster than starvation will. And the reality of it is how well you're sleeping. It's not how long you're sleeping, it's how well you're sleeping. So many people utilize sleep aids. So I'm very familiar with them, and I will only mention ones that I have used before. Things like melatonin, things like valerian root. In fact, I almost have a dry heave reaction just talking about it. So valerian, because it just tastes so nasty, but it's extremely effective. Things like magnolia bark, or how about sleepy time tea, chamomile that has. Now, if you have chamomile extra, or I think it's or sleepy time extra, it's got valerian root and chamomile. But the bottom line is these are things to help us sleep. One of my favorites of all time is hot chocolate. Like making organic hot chocolate. How cool is that? So my favorite blend is some warm cashew milk with a few drops of with a few drops of vanilla stevia, just to give it some sweetness, and 2 teaspoons of organic cacao powder. So since I messed that up, let me repeat it. So a little bit of warm cashew milk, a few drops of vanilla stevia for sweetness and taste, and 2 teaspoons of organic cacao powder. Mix it all up, and it is just so good. Out like a light you go. Now, there's other things that people utilize. So, especially because electronic devices, like I'm talking into my laptop computer right now. People are on electronic devices constantly, and we all are aware of blue lights. So these are blue blocker glasses. Now, if that's not enough, people also utilize blue. Well, why are we even having this discussion right now? Because blue light interferes with melatonin. Melatonin is very important to get your body calm, get your brain calm, get your body ready for sleep, and your body produces it. How freaking cool is that? But blue light interferes with melatonin. So we can use blue blockers. And if those aren't enough, I got these extra on Amazon. These go over these glasses for a double dose of blue light protection. But maybe you're not a fan of clear lenses. Maybe you like color lenses. And I want to think about this. What happens when you go camping? When you go camping and the sun goes down, what happens? You start to yawn because your circadian rhythms, and that's a key point here, boys and girls, circadian rhythms. Chiropractors, you know what I'm talking about. You know how important circadian rhythms are. You know how important the top bone in the neck, the atlas, is for sleep cycles, getting people into circadian rhythms, allowing them to go through circadian rhythms all through the night. Also, temperature regulation while they sleep. The atlas is so critically important. So chiropractors, I'm already talking to the choir here, preaching to the choir, right? You already know what I'm talking about. But when you are camping and the sun goes down, you start to yawn. And especially if you have a campfire, because what are the colors of a campfire? Yellow, orange, pink, red. Those are all very important colors. They're the colors of the sunset. Do you think that's by accident? No, that's deliberate. God is so amazing in his tapestry, the way he paints it. So here's the thing about circadian rhythms. Color makes a difference. So maybe you don't like clear lenses on your blue blockers. Well, we've got some, how about some yellow or some orange color glasses? Can you see that? See the color there? That blocks out more blue light than the regular blue blockers, the clear glasses or the clear lenses. But maybe you're like me. Maybe you're a 49ers fan. See, I got my game face on because it's Fun fact, Friday, and I want to come at you with my game face because I really want you guys to get this. So maybe you like 49er red. Here we go. 49er red glasses. These block more blue light than the orange and the yellow. And this is 49er red, not Chiefs red, because it's been scientifically proven that 49er red is way better than Chiefs red. Just saying. Sorry, Kansas City. But anyway, truth be told. So these are all steps we can take to help our bodies get into circadian rhythms. But maybe, just maybe, there might be a more efficient way. Now, what we love to do here in our house is after 7 p.m., we turn the lights out. We put on candles. We turn on candles. We light candles. We don't turn them on. We light them. But why? Colors of the sunset. Here we go back to the yellow and the orange and the red. Very important colors to help your brain get used to and get ready and put you into that calming, tranquil place of relaxation with melatonin production. That's what we do here. But let's talk about circadian rhythms and why they're so important. Your body, when it's in nature, behaves the way nature intended. Like I said, when you go camping, you start to yawn when the sun goes down. You start to get tired because your body's preparing you. Melatonin production is going up. It's preparing you to go to sleep. But because of artificial lights, like I'm standing in front of right now, I've got a light over here, I've got a light over here, and I've got a ring light above because I want to make sure that I look good on camera. But the key is, it doesn't matter if it's midnight outside and the sun has gone down hours ago, you can still trick your brain into thinking it's still light outside. That's why it's so problematic for long-term diseases of sleep deprivation. And how do we know we have a population of sleep deprived people? What is the first and most popular drink other than water that people have? And it is coffee. When is coffee consumed more than any other time? In the morning. Here's the thing that doesn't make sense. You just woke up. You should be refreshed. You should be relaxed. You should be rejuvenated. You should be energy filled. You shouldn't be struggling to find your first cup of coffee just so you can have your morning eyes and face the day. That's not how it works. That means your circadian rhythms are out of balance. There is no such thing as a caffeine dispenser, which means yours is not on empty because you don't even have one. But if you slept 7, 8, 9, 10 hours and you wake up looking for coffee, we have Houston, we have a problem. There is a circadian rhythm interruption. Now, how can we maximize circadian rhythm efficiency? Well, I'm going to share with you guys a book. This is a groundbreaking book written in 2002 by a guy named Raymond Francis. This was just absolutely off the charts, amazing thinking. And it comes down to this. I'm going to really paraphrase this book. There's only one cause of disease. Every disease has one cause, whether or not the diagnosis comes from a doctor and it's something you can't pronounce or it's something you self-diagnose. All disease, all terminal disease, all health dysfunction has one cause. One cause. It's called cellular malfunction. In other words, cells aren't working right and it leads to whatever disease you've been told you have. But there's only two causes of cellular malfunction. We can't make this any more simplistic. Raymond Francis, thank you for this example. Two causes of cellular malfunction, and they are toxicity. In other words, something in your internal or external or combination environment is causing you to be poisoned, and your cells, when they're poisoned, they don't function right, and when they malfunction, we call it a disease. That's one cause of cellular malfunction. The only other cause is deficiency. You need something and you don't have it, whether it's a vitamin, a mineral, or something like that. Whether it's a macro or a micro, doesn't matter. If you don't have it and you need it, your cells are malfunctioning, and if you leave it there long enough, it's going to cause a disease. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. One cause of disease, cellular malfunction. Two causes of cellular malfunction, toxicity and deficiency. Today, we're talking about the second, deficiency. How can we overcome deficiencies of nutrients? Well, how about time-wise nutrient delivery? What a concept. The right nutrients in the right amounts at the right time. When have you ever heard about that coming from a supplement, a multivitamin supplement? And just beyond that time-wise nutrient delivery, how about the specific purpose of maximizing circadian rhythms? So yes, you're getting your deficiencies overcome by being sufficient now in these vitamins, nutrients, and also I'm going to throw in some adaptogens. But it's also now helping your body get into circadian rhythm. So whether you sleep 6 hours, 8 hours, or 10 hours, you're getting restful, deep recovery, recuperative sleep. So critically important. Yes, I'm also talking to the CBD, CBN gummy people out there. I've tried that too. It works great. But let's get to the source. The source is overcoming deficiencies. So, how do we do that? Time wise, nutrient delivery. My wife and I have been taking a product for over a year that focuses exclusively in this pathway, the right nutrients in the right amounts at the right time. Now, you may be already taking a multivitamin and say, wait a second, I'm already taking a multi, and it may be an expensive one. It may be, who knows? Here's the deal. Your body, now, again, it's the right nutrients. Is it what your body needs to handle the processes, to fulfill all the pathways, the chemical pathways in your body? Is it all what you need? The other, is it in the right amounts? Is your body getting enough, or is it getting too much, causing your body to purge? I don't know. Here's a question. When you take, and again, if it's one a day, horrible approach. But if you're taking one a day, it's probably going to change the color of your urine, because there is no thing of one a day. It doesn't work for everyone. Your body has specific needs in the specific amounts at specific times. It's what the entire conversation is about. So whether you take a multivitamin, a very expensive multivitamin, if it changes the color of your urine, your body's getting too much. It's purging out. It's not the right nutrients in the right amounts at the right time. It may be the right nutrients in the right amounts. Maybe it's at the wrong time, or maybe at the right nutrients, but it's not the right amounts. Maybe it's too much. So it's not what you take. It's what you absorb that matters. I'm going to say that again. Write this down, boys and girls. It's not what you take. It's what you absorb that matters. So the right nutrients in the right amounts at the right time. That's the best way. And this is the entire focus is circadian rhythm. So it's a product called Rise AM and Reset PM. And I would love to share it with you. So the entire focus of the Rise AM, in other words, this is a multivitamin, multimineral adaptogen that you take in the morning to get you with energy and focus and clarity, and be able to have a focused cognitive ability to start the day with energy and crystal clear focus. What better way to establish and predict your efficiency than that? Now, once the day is over, you're home from work, you've accomplished all your stuff, you've had dinner with the kids, the family's great, wife's great, husband's great. Now it's time to start focusing on sleep. Well, if you're on an electronic device, you're already against the power curve. So let's focus on now getting your body into circadian rhythm. So now what does your body need? Now it's going to need, and let me talk about some of the things. So the vitamins, the A, the B, the 6, the B12. And again, it is methylcobalamin. I didn't say it again. So it's the first time. Methylcobalamin, not cyanocobalamin, when it's just cyanide version of B12. No. Sorry. So A, E, D, C, all kinds of cool vitamins in there. And how about something like ginseng to get you focused? Unbelievable. Now let's talk about the PM one. So PM, vitamins, minerals, adaptogens. What is it? If you've never heard of the term adaptogens, it's mostly herbs and plants to help you adapt. What are they? They are plants and herbs that survive all 4 seasons, which means they adapt. Key is the adapt of what an adaptogen does. It adapts, and it adapts you to your environment to help you thrive in your environment. There's some of those in there too. So what are we talking about now? Getting you into sleep. Melatonin, critically important. Passion flower, critically important. Magnesium. These are all things to help your brain start to relax and calm, to set the circadian rhythm in motion, so that when you go to sleep, you stay asleep and you have a great night of recuperative, deep REM sleep, all the different stages of sleep. That's the entire focus. So that's why this approach of time-wise nutrient delivery, which is the right ingredients in the right amounts at the right time. Never have we ever had a conversation about that kind of a supplement dealing specifically with getting you into circadian rhythms. That's why it's so critically important. And I would love to share it with you. It is the most powerful way to get into circadian rhythm and promote long sleep that I've ever seen and that I've ever personally utilized. And I would love to share it with you. If you're interested, please put Y in the comments below, or yes, and I'll send you a link. You need to know about this. It is chiropractors, your patients need to know about this. Chiropractors, you need to know about this. If you're in the Starbucks line or the Pete's Coffee line or the Dutch Brothers line in the morning and you walk in with a coffee, guess what you're telling your patients? I'm not in circadian rhythm. I'm not getting restful sleep. Now, you may love the taste of coffee, but in the morning, most people don't drink coffee for the taste. They drink it for the availability of energy, for the caffeine effect. So chiropractors, healthcare providers, your patients need to know this. You need to know this. Put Y in the comments or yes in the comments below if you want to know about this, and I'll love to share you the link. Have a great day. Fun Fact Friday with Dr. Don D. Nettles, your wellness expert. Have a great weekend, guys. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Take care, and God bless.